So coming up to the stage right now is Alaina.
I have two poems. The first one is called Disgust Orchestrated. A bucket of distaste sits for a long time in a cold corner in the dark. Those are all the parts of herself that she ever threw away, all those lonely long days streaming down like slimy paint, salamander pink. She feels weak when it tried to peek from behind the shadows. A bucket of distaste is raw like rust, crusted bricks, jammed ruts, and wheels that squeal like ragged nails on chalkboards, and creaky floors, squeaky doors in the middle of a fear-filled night. Lonely beds after marital fights, knotted pieces of hair during a storm. The smell of chloroform after vomiting, little ants crawling up mounds. All of this sounds like a fiery storm of concrete clouds bumping into each other, then cracking, rude and distasteful. Wasteful of everything appealing and pleasant. This is just the way it is sometimes. Nothing alleviates the cacophony of cries, the wind that winds out from under pretty beds after nightmare sweats. That's just the way it is sometimes. Dropping a tear into the bucket every time the universe ever walked right by you, only to turn around and slap you on the cheek. Rude and distasteful. Disconcerting. Ugly like concrete clouds bumping into each other, crumbling into mounds of ants eating your leftovers. And the second one is called Divine Temptation. Temptation doesn't feel like the devil, but it does feel hot next to my skin. It loves to wear me out. It is trouble disguised as good fortune, representing a moment's satisfaction. Opportunities missed that were denied for good reason. And that reason is leaving my mind, but as the hot sun inches itself across cold skin on the beach, it burns just right. Like lightning numbing certain doubts. Whitewashing, fears before the whites of your eyes, blinding and yet it's almost clear. Temptation. When the sun shines, everything will come to light, but for one night, I want to be your goddess, your Venus, your Shiva, your Oshun, your Jill Scott, your Erykah Badu, baby. I want to fall victim to your spell. Manipulated by your hands, I know you will be my medicine man. Envelop me under the sheets like a caterpillar. I want to escape your arms, a new woman. Put this on, repeat, I want to escape your arms, a new woman. Unforeseen explosions of confetti, limbs loose, spaghetti, and all that meat, baby. I never want to touch the ground again with my feet. This high is well-rounded like the breast on my chest, my ass in the back, and my mind sitting crown high. I in one night will island hop, traveling your seas just to see the different views of beauty. Your black magic ties me up, turns me over, twists me around. Deep breaths, blurred vision, pulsating pelvis, delicious, and trembling thighs, deliciously agitating. Repetitive tongue trips, tickling tender tips, fingertips, toes, nose, earlobes, clitoris, lips, toiling trouble in my chest, arms flailing and flexing, hold tight. My nails just might rip through your smooth spell, and quiet scream begins to bellow from delight. Bouncing off the walls, picking up the last few tempting words, placing them in my hands. I would say rescue me, but I like fighting on my own.